wraps it up for the individual questions. So in this upcoming section, each candidate will respond to each question that we ask. And our first question. This week, President Donald Trump suggested he's considering deploying National Guard troops in New Orleans to help fight crime. As a member of the law enforcement community and of city leadership, would you welcome a military presence of this nature in New Orleans? And we begin with Ms. Woodfork.
Earlier today, I heard our Chief Kirkpatrick say how crime is going down, gave those numbers, talked about Golden Eagle, and but also welcoming partners, any type of partners, our federal partners, our state partners, and our local partners. We always want partnerships, right? And so I think that it needs to be a conversation to see that we really need that kind of presence here in New Orleans. And not to say that we don't welcome, of course, they're servicemen, right? They came here, they helped us during Hurricane Katrina. We support them. There are many who are in law enforcement who are in the National Guard. And so they are already truly our partners on the job. So I think that we just have to examine whether we really need the National Guard here. Is it needed somewhere else or in some? But we never want to say no to partnerships. We want to talk about it, have conversations about it, and see if we really need them.
Ms. Woodfork, thank you. We'll next go to Constable Shorty.
Look, I think there have been a number of reports to show that National Guard troops don't want to do this kind of work. It interferes with morale, and it's not good for the population. You've got law enforcement in town to do certain things, and National Guard troops are not trained law enforcement officers. But I do want to go back to something that the sheriff's office said, and she wants to call out other folks about their misstatements. What she said was a misstatement. The New Orleans Police Department will tell you they were not informed timely of this incident, of the jailbreak. The DA's office will tell you that they were not informed timely of this incident. Several hours later is not timely. The criminal court judges who had pending cases involving the individuals, the murderers who escaped, were not notified timely. So to stand here and then say that we notified people timely is disingenuous. And we can't let folks get away with telling those kind of misstatements openly to the news.
Constable Shorty, thank you. I do want to keep it on this question, but in the spirit of fairness and going back to our rules, about 30 seconds to rebut. Sheriff Hudson, would you like to revisit the timing issue, or should we move on to your answer for this question?
I think it was clear. We notified all law enforcement and those who work on this task force, which includes almost everyone in this whole area.
Okay, I will have to ask you then to answer this question. As a member of law enforcement and city leadership, would you welcome a military presence like Donald Trump is talking about in New Orleans?
You know, I think I agree with all of our other elected officials who said, look, we can use this money right here. Our deputies make $18.50 an hour to start. So if we're going to spend all this funding on federal law enforcement who make much more than that and bring them in, that's a slap in the face to our deputies who have taken on everything the city has asked them to do, from an overcrowded jail to working Mardi Gras to working in the French Quarter and their off time. And to supporting culture every weekend in this city, which is what we do. So I think that funding should go to us, and so that we can beef up our ranks. And I only have enough deputies for about 800 people, and we got 1,400 people in the jail. We need to beef up the ranks right here at OPSO and take care of our city ourselves.
Thank you, Sheriff Hudson.
All right, thank you.